Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. It's actually Sunday and I'm seeing Endgame today, so I gotta get this done fast. Thankfully, this week's letters page is Lightspeed, which I assume has to do with Tachyon, so I've picked a couple of fitting decks. We've got Tachyon Virtuosa Velocity, made by Meat, and we've got a solo version of Friction created by the Yoshi, but our actual centerpiece this week is Magmaria Shifting Loyalties, New Environment by Adelphophage. Also on the hero team, Unstable Pyre, Action Hero Stuntman, and the Pantheon with Anubis, finally, because I haven't actually had him in the stream before. So, Friction says, start of the game, put our villain character cards into play, shockingly speedy side up, search the villain deck for shock dampeners and stolen gear, put them into play, shuffle the villain deck. So, basically like her team version. She does have an extra copy of shock dampeners. She also has one new card, and her synergy surge has been changed because, obviously, there's no other villains to help out with it. The start of each hero turn, play the top card of the villain deck. That's going to be rough. If Friction is reduced to 0 or fewer HP, she flips, so we gotta take her out. In the villain turn, she deals the hero target with the highest HP X melee damage, where X is the number of surge cards played since the end of the last villain turn. Okay, I think we're ready to just do this. Unhealthy Speed deals each hero target 1 melee damage, deals herself no lightning damage, and plays the top card of her deck. Tachyon takes 2, and we get Speedy Sidestep, so it'll prevent 5 or more damage. That was 2 surge cards, so she hits Pyre for 2, and then she plays the top card of her deck, Passing the Limit. So this is the new card, and it's also a surge. She deals herself no lightning damage until the start of the villain turn. Whenever a player draws a card, Friction deals that player's hero 2 melee damage. Wow, so that's one more surge. Start of Pyre's turn, she plays a card. It's the same thing, so she's going to be dealing 4 damage every time we draw a card. I don't like that. I'm going to play Containment Breach, and then we'll go ahead and use Impermanent Solution, tap a non-tapped card in a player's hand until it leaves their hand, play an equipment card, shuffle the Cascade from your trash into your deck. We'll tap this Lanced Flammies. Actually, you know what? If I was smart, we tap the Atmosphere Scrubbers, so it enters play and increases energy damage dealt by him until the end of his turn. I have no Cascade cards to shuffle into my deck, but we'll just shuffle it twice, so he deals himself and each non-hero target 2 energy damage. So we want to get rid of these devices if at all possible. And then he's not going to draw a card. Okay, start a Stuntman's turn. Play a card. Cripes. Nobody draw any cards. Luckily, that's all 3 of those, so we're in good shape. I'm going to play Lance Flammies, and we'll use his power to play the usual solution. So he deals a target 3 melee damage. I think hitting the stolen gear is really important. Destroy an ongoing card, so that doesn't count towards her damage next turn, and he deals up 3 targets 2 fire damage each. Hey, there goes stolen gear. Fantastic. Not drawing a card. Let's play Forged by Will. Each player may reveal the top 4 cards of their deck, put 1 ongoing or equipment in their hand, then discard the rest. You may flip out to him. Ooh, I found a Rogue Fishing Cascade. That gets discarded. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use his empowered text. We'll have Stuntman play Planquez-Vous, because we're going to need that. Flip, don't draw a card. Start of Tachyon's turn. Argentium. Oh yeah, she still has Nemesis. We can definitely ignore him. We'll Supersonic Response. She's been dealt damage by Friction, so that'll be 3 and 3 to her. And her power is Rapid Recon. Reveal the top 3 cards of any deck, return them to the top of the deck in any order. Oh, that's a sucky power. I mean, it's Darkwatch Night Mist for anybody, but it's Darkwatch Night Mist for anybody. I kind of feel like I want to use that for Pyre and keep those Rogue Fishing Cascades as far down in his deck as possible. Distraction Control Rod on top, and then she doesn't draw a card. Alright, Magmaria, Shifting Loyalties. Lava Crystal, when this card enters play, if there are no Magmarians in play, reveal cards on top of the environment deck until you reveal a Magmarian, play it, shuffle the rest back into the deck. Magma Sculptor. Each hero gains the following power. Power, the environment deals this hero H fire damage. If they take damage this way, activate a crystal effect and destroy this card. So rather than putting in your hand, which I admittedly always kind of liked, we do something different. On the other hand, Tachyon can use that with Synaptic Interruption and deal lots of damage to Friction. Magma Sculptor is immune to fire damage, reduce damage dealt to the highest HP villain target by 1. Really? Screw this guy. Crystal, choose a hero target, reduce damage to it by 1 until the end of its turn, then destroy this card. Yeah, he needs to go. That's not okay. So, start of her turn, nothing happens. Play a card. Unhealthy Speed. She hits everybody for 1. Tachyon takes 2. Deals herself no lightning damage, play the top card of her deck. Synergy Surge. Okay, so here's how this has been changed. Until the start of the next turn, increase damage dealt by Friction by X, where X is the number of Nemesis cards in play plus 1, so plus 2 at the moment. Play the top card of the villain deck. Crap. Well, it's a good thing I got a Planquez-Vous. The Hippo. Oh, cripes. Well, you know what? I think that means, because it's a one-shot, so it's an instant addition. It's not going to keep upping her damage. That said, if she plays another one, oh boy. Alright, end of turn. It actually doesn't matter how many surge cards she played, because we're going to Planquez-Vous that, and let him use a power. It's too bad that thing's immune to fire damage. Okay, well, 3 fire damage to everything, 2 to her. He reduced the target to 2 HP and destroys it. So that's her device is gone until she gets the other one. That was her end of turn. Hero target second lowest 1 projectile damage. That is the Pantheon. Hero target with the highest HP, 3 melee damage, that's Pyre. Start of his turn. Unhealthy speed. Everybody takes 3 melee damage. Friction takes 4. She deals herself 1, 2, 3, 2 lightning damage. That's something at least. And we get Highbrow. That's not good. Well, that's all 3 of her nemesis. So we're taking damage whenever we play a card. At least we can draw cards now. Yeah, Chromodynamics is going to happen. And he takes 1 energy damage. Yeah, with Tachyon's power, I feel okay using his base power. Do I have any equipment I want to use, though? No, I don't. Alright, Containment Breach. Doesn't hit her, but whittle these guys down. And draw a card. That wears off. Tachyon, or Friction plays Synergy Surge. Yeah, that's a problem. So she gets another +3. How are you supposed to survive this? Lol. Play the top card of her deck. Speedy Sidestep. Okay, fine. 2 more Surge cards. Play Dramatic Cliffhanger. I think I'll just use Lance Flammies, because we got a lot of stuff to do here. Draw a card. Start of the Pantheon's turn. Shock Dampeners, damn it. At least it wasn't anything worse. I'm going to play Shielding Stars and flip Nuit. When another hero target will be dealt damage, you may redirect the Pantheon. Any damage redirected this way is reduced by 1. Don't know how useful this is going to be, but we'll see. Power, I'm going to flip Anubis and draw a card. Start of Tachyon's turn. Surge Strike. Friction deals herself no lightning damage. She deals the hero target with the highest HP, X melee damage, or X is the number of surge cards in her trash. Shit. Yeah, we do actually need to keep track of that. Okay, so she has 9 surge cards, +5, so that's 14 melee damage to Stuntman. Oh my god. Okay, it's Hypersonic Assault time. We redirect Highbrow's damage to the Pantheon, so we don't take any. And none of these jerkasses can deal damage. Look at Pyre's deck again. Draw a card. Vitreous Goliath, oh dear. This card in his play, it deals each target 3 melee damage. Okay, good. There goes the Lava Sculptor. We didn't like him anyway. There goes Argentium and Highbrow. The Pantheon will protect Stuntman. So whenever a hero uses power, this card deals that hero 2 fire damage. At the end of any hero turn, if this card is in the environment trash, the heroes may put it on the bottom of the environment deck to activate a crystal effect. Okay, so obviously we have lost the whole putting magma crystals in your hand mechanic. Dramatic Cliffhanger. Draw a card. I'm going to play Kuvek Sol and hit that thing for 2, because then he's going to use Lance Flammies. Ooh, he kills the hippo. Oh, and he actually kills the behemoth. Fantastic. Okay, Friction's damage boost wears off, and she's done with that for the moment. Alright, Surge Strike. She deals no damage. End of turn, she deals no damage. That's her turn. Start of Pyre's turn. Supersonic Streak. She deals no damage. Let's do Ion Trace. 2 players may each select a non-tapped card in their hand, move a card that shows a keyword with it from the trash to their hand, tap any card selected, or move this way until they leave their hands. So yeah, we're going to tap both these Hypersonic Assaults because, geez, limited cards. Tap that in the mine. Pyre deals each non-hero target 0 energy damage. Let's do Impermanent Solution. We'll tap an on-tap card, the Fractured Control Rod, play an equipment card. Bunch of stuff happens. So when this is played, Pyre deals a target 3 toxic damage. He will hit her. He deals a target 1 energy damage, he'll hit her. Increase energy damage dealt by him until the end of his turn, so that's +1, and that's it. And then we shuffle the Cascade into his deck and draw a card. Okay, he's going to play Dramatic Cliffhanger again. That was a tapped card. Increases energy damage, he deals a target 1, 2, 3 energy damage. Gotta keep hitting her. I'd like to take out the device there, but she's not dealing damage right now. Oh yeah, start of his turn, she plays a card. Surge, doesn't destroy anything, so it doesn't matter. Alright, Dramatic Cliffhanger. Power, Lance Flammies. Just got to keep the damage pressure up. Draw a card. Okay, start of their turn, that goes away, and she plays a card. Same deal. I kind of feel like I want to get set up a little bit more, so we're going to do Healing Light. Each hero target gains 2 hit points. Important. Nuit is empowered. Flipper and reduce damage dealt to hero targets by 1 until the start of your next turn. Yes. Then for my power, I will flip Atsum and draw a card. Start her turn. Ah, here we go. So we destroy 14 hero ongoing cards. That's an ongoing. I can play a card, use a power, and draw a card in any order. Let's do Training Montage, see if I can get anything to play. Oh! Darn, unfortunately I can only play an ongoing card. Okay, deals himself 2 damage, draws 2 cards. Ah, he didn't draw any ongoings. Well, power, Lance Flammies. Ongoings over here. Containment Breach goes. Chromodynamics goes. Friction deals herself 3 lightning damage because she is able to deal damage now. Okay, so Synaptic Interruption, and she's going to use Lava Crystal and deal 4 fire damage to Friction. Draw a card. Sulphurous Sentinel. In the environment turn, this card deals the highest HP hero target 4 melee damage. Crystal is this card deals a villain target H melee damage, then destroy this card. Oh, when can we do this? End of hero turn. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do that on Pyre's turn. So he hits Pyre for 3. Fair enough. She's almost out of deck. Supersonic Streak. She deals herself and the X hero targets the highest HP, 2 lightning damage each. So she deals the 15 hero targets the highest HP. So she hits everybody for 2, reduced to 1. And then she hits the highest for 5. That's the Pantheon, they take 4. Okay, Pyre's turn. She plays a card. Okay, we have no ongoings left to destroy, so eat a butt. Friction. Let's do Half-Life. I'm going to search for another Fractured Control Rod, put it in my hand, tap it, shuffle my deck, play an equipment card, so I play the Fractured Control Rod, and deal a target 3 toxic damage. And then Pyre deals each non-hero target 2 energy damage. Don't have anything that will react to tap things coming into play. Yeah, let's use Atmosphere Scrubbers. 2 heroes may each discard a card or gain 2 HP. Each hero who discards a tap card may draw a card. Now, I don't want to put those Hypersonic Assaults into play because I want the Magmarian to be able to deal damage. So, let's see. Yeah, he's absolutely doing it. He's going to discard that and draw a card. We won't do Fractured Control Rod. And actually, I think he'll do it too. I think I'll have the Pantheon do it. He draws a card, and his damage boost wears off. Last card, Revenant. Oh, she has one more Nemesis. Cripes. Oh, right, and at the end of Pyre's turn, we put this on the bottom of the environment deck, and this fellow deals the villain target 4 melee damage and is destroyed. Okay, now she plays Revenant, increased damage dealt by the villain target with the highest HP by 1. That's actually him. At least until she flips. And then he plays Stylish Armor. This is really confusing, and then he uses Lance Flammies, because we've almost flipped her. Draw a card. He's got so many cards, nothing to do with them. Shuffle her trash into her deck, and start all over, which means Stolen Gear can come back, passing the limit. Friction deals herself 3 lightning damage. That's a Surge card. If our player draws a card, Friction deals that player's hero 2 melee damage. Oh yeah, and our -1 damage wears off. Okay, Pharaoh's Command. Pantheon regains 3. Flip my Ankh Demigod. And for my power, we're going to flip all 3 of them. Except we're not, because his only works with a target with 3. Okay, so, we'll flip Nuit, and heal Stuntman for 3. We'll let Pyre play Hull Cladding, and flip him. So Anubis is still going to be empowered. And yeah, I'll take 2 damage for that, that's fine. Start of her turn. Surge Strike, she deals herself 1 lightning damage. It's the highest for 1. That is Pyre, and he soaks it. Amazing. Alright, Hypersonic Assault. He's got nothing to react to that having been flipped. Good stuff. And then let's take a look at Pyre's deck. Draw a card. Magmaria. Core Guardian. Start of the environment turn. This card deals the highest HP hero target 3 melee and 3 fire damage. Crystal effect is this card deals a target 3 melee and 3 fire damage, then destroy this card. So we just want to try and kill him if at all possible. Alright, she's not dead yet, unfortunately. Supersonic Streak. End of turn, she deals no damage. That's her turn. Pyre's turn. Unhealthy Speed. And Stolen Gear. Okay, so we've got a round to take that out. Alright. He doesn't want to play anything because I want to be able to tap that. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so tap a non-tapped card, play an equipment card, or actually I don't want to, I have to play an equipment card, so I actually can't do that. Shoot, why do you suck so much? Pyre skips to draw 2. Start a Stuntman's turn. Friction deals herself no lightning damage, and she deals no damage when we draw cards, at least until Tachion's turn. Okay, training montage. He will hit himself for 1, so he can draw 2 more cards. Play Lembuscade. That's good stuff. Lance Flammies. Okay, I'm going to hit her last. Friction flips to the creepy death animation. When Friction flips to the side, she regains H times 3 HP, so she's up to 12. Friction is immune to lightning damage. Okay, that's fine. Increased damage dealt by Friction by H minus 2. That's permanent. Start of the villain turn, shuffle H plus 2 cards from the villain trash from the villain deck. Friction regains H plus 2 HP. If there are H or fewer cards in the villain trash, she flips back. In the villain turn, she deals each target 1 lightning damage. That's interesting. So we have a chance to drop her. We just have to deal 12 damage to her before her turn. Unfortunately, I'm not certain I can actually do that. Draw a card. I guess we'll find out. Search my deck for a relic. Yeah, we'll play Servants of the Sun. That's really cool. At the start of your turn, 1 hero may discard a card to play a card that shares a keyword with the discarded card. Shuffle, draw. She still can't deal damage. I'm going to use Anubis' power. Oh yeah, and that +1 goes over there. I'm going to hit the Stolen Gear for 3 and draw a card. Okay, Friction can deal damage again. She's no longer playing cards at the start of her turn. Fleet of Foot. I could hit her for 3. I could hit her for 4 with... That might actually be a better idea. I don't know. Or I could just Hypersonic Assault her. I feel like I want to do damage. Sonic Vortex. Hit her for 4. Revenant for 3. Take out the Stolen Gear because that's important. And we'll look at Pyre's deck. So let's see. Would that take her out? That would not take her out. Otherwise, I would do that. Otherwise, I would do that right now. Hey, look, a Roguefish and Cascade. Draw a card, which means she gets hit for 3. For 4, 5, 6. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, whatever. This card enters play, reveal cards in the environment deck until you reveal 2 Magmarians. Play both, shuffle the other cards in the environment deck, activate the crystal effect of one of them, then destroy this card. However, Limbuscade. Yeah, you know what? We're not going to do that. We are in fact going to let Stuntman use a power, increase his damage by 1, and play in medias res. Because fuck all of this shit. So, it's Stuntman's turn again. Usual solution. Stuntman deals target 2 melee damage, hit friction, destroy an ongoing equipment or environment card. We're going to take out the Court Guardian. Oh yeah, who should have actually hit Pyre for 2 and 2. That's fine. Stuntman deals 3 targets 1 fire damage each. He'll hit her, and he'll hit Revenant. And then with his power, he's going to use the base power, play Violent Escalation, deal up to 3 targets 2 projectile damage each. Ooh, unfortunately this means he's going to get hit by her. She deals him 1, 2, 3, 4 melee damage reduced to 3, and he deals a target 3, 4 melee damage and takes her out. Whew! Thank goodness for Stuntman. That was a wild fight. So, let's take a look at the rest of this Magmaria. Molten Tribute. When this card is played, if there are no Magmarians in play, pull one out of the deck, play it, and shuffle. At the end of their turn, a hero may destroy one of their equipment cards to activate a crystal effect and destroy this card. Okay. Firebrand Rebel. Oh, hey, it's actually Magman. End of the environment turn, this card deals each hero target 2 fire damage. Crystal is this card deals each non-hero target 2 fire damage, then destroy this card. Okay, cool. Cinder Priest. At the start of the environment turn, play the top card of the villain deck. Crystal is one player plays a card, then destroy this card. Crystal Crafter. Increase damage dealt by the highest HP villain target by 1. Crystal, choose a hero target, increase damage deals by 1 until the end of its turn, then destroy this card. So you kind of see the theme here, and that's actually the whole thing. So the idea is to make Magmaria a little less overtly good for the heroes. I do like the fact that it cuts down on the damage that the behemoths deal, because those always really suck. And like I said, that friction, that took a supreme effort of having the right characters in order to keep her under control. This Tachyon, admittedly, that's really not a great power. It worked out because, it kept Pyre's Rogue Fishing Cascades off the top of his deck, but otherwise wouldn't be terribly impressive. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. As always, Tabletop Simulator, the Reaver Sentinels Cauldron DLC, and Adelphophage's archives are not licensed great thing is products. Please support the official release and flip.